Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back in our F1 alternative story. This is where we are making our own story in Formula 1. Last game we did Forza Motorsport 6. We did a false alternative junior career. We have now gone into the actual Formula 1 games, starting with Formula 1 2019. This is the first game where I actually did a career mode, and it's quite interesting career mode, especially the junior year, where you start out in Formula 2 in 2018, which is what we are going to do. We're going to do the junior season, and then we're going to do 1 year in the actual Formula 1 season, and then we move on to 2020, F1 2020, where we do 1 season in that career mode. And then we switch it up a bit, because 2019, we're going to be in the same team in 2020 as we are in this game. A little confusing, I know, but you're all big boys and girls, so figure it out. But in 2021, we might be mixing it up a bit, whether that's a Driver Academy change or change to a upper team in that academy. Who knows? But we are going to choose our F2 career mode team. I don't think we get to choose our teammates. It has been a while. I'm joking. Yeah, this actually is a story mode within itself. So, let's go ahead and get on in to F1 2019, part 2 of our F1 alternative story mode. Let's go. So the team we're going to be choosing is ART Grand Prix F2 team. This is the team that actually produced the real 2018 F2 champion George Russell. So I think it's a good luck team. So here we go. Let's see, Driver Academy. We got Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Renault, McLaren, and then flat out none. We are going to be going into the Red Bull Driver Academy. So let's get on with it, shall we? Alright, just a couple of things here. Crank up the difficulty up to 45. Gameplay settings. I should do it. Here we go. In the third event of the 2018 Formula 2 Championship, a mechanical issue presents Yushiga Young with a stark choice of put the team first and cede the position to their teammate Lucas Webber, or deny Webber to chase down championship rival Devin Butler. Here we go. So here we go. We've lost the position and a couple of others. Now, Lucas... Okay, well, I guess that settles it. We're going to let Lucas pass. So we let Lucas by. Seems to have been a problem with our turbo charger, and that is what happened. So frustrating times here at ART at the Spanish GP as Lucas looks to make an overtake on Nick DeFries. These two battling are going to allow me to close back up. Gotta hand it to Lucas. Nick DeFries is one of the better defenders in the sport. As Lucas finally gets past DeFries. To get past the Kremla driver. And Lucas makes quick work of Lando Norris. One of the other 2018 F2 championship contenders. Unfortunately missed out by a bit on George Russell. The gap behind us is 1.9 seconds. So we're actually catching Lando now. We're going to DRS. DRS not that strong down that straight in Formula 1, but with the F2 cars where everything is balanced out between every team, DRS is very important. As me and Lando make slight contact with that mistake that I made. I think the best we can do is fourth. And I can confirm that Lucas Weber has gotten in front of our championship rival of Devin Butler. I do not think we are going to be able to overtake Alexander Albon for a podium. He is the car in front of us. We do have him in our sights, but due to that mistake, while fighting Lando for P4, I don't think we're going to be able to make an overtake on Albon, the man from Thailand. Closing the gap a lot, though. Oh man, it's going to be frustrating knowing that we are quicker than Albon. So Lucas Weber sets the quickest lap of the race. We are not going to catch Albon as we come home P4 in the first race. So Lucas Weber is able to win against our championship rivals of Devin Butler.
Things are shaping up in the team's championship. ART, Thomas would take. After all this drama, you had not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
And, well, a unfortunate race for us. We do gain points on Devin Butler, so that's what matters. But, yeah, we will, we'll see what happens. My perspective is I don't want you touching me. worry about it, Lucas. Oh no. Devin Button. If you guys have seen my F1 2021 Breaking Point episodes, which will be continuing, I call this man Chives. Chives, get me a glass of water right now. Because I need it. Alright. I will see you in the next race, which seems to be at Austria, the Red Bull Ring. So let's hope to do well at my driving academy's home circuit. We'll see you out on track. Okay, here we go. See what the issue is this time. Bet they will. Mans better get penalized for that. So Devin has a time penalty, not sure how long it is. He is underway again, 2 spots ahead of me. He's within striking range, so I think we can do it. Lock up on the right front tire. Not good. Need to be as perfect as we can. And that's a spin and a flashback. these super soft tires. Really easy to get around these guys. Chasing after Alexander Albon, the man who just beat us at Spain for a podium. Get the slipstream. Try and make the dive as we get into P7. Only one spot behind Devin now. And he's fighting the car in P5. That is going to give us a chance to... He's fighting Viejito. It's going to give us a chance to close up. Not a whole lot gained, though. We are pulling, clawing up closer and closer to Viejito. Trying to once again get only one spot from Butler. We have DRS. Going to have to be careful going for this overtake because obviously in that cutscene, he made contact with us. So he's going to be aggressive. Less little bit over 3 seconds, the gap between me and Devin. I think we can close it out. Close it up and make the overtake. The question is, how clean will that overtake be as we go sideways? That is not good. That corner being very annoying for us here. He does have the fresher tires between the two of us. And we do not have DRS. That is going to be bad because Devin does. We have 2 laps to go. DRS deployed. And Butler's compromised. He made a move on Markaluva, but it didn't work out for him, and Devin's line was compromised. Here we are, right behind the man in 3rd place, and we're on podium here. Can we go for a 2nd place finish here in possibly one of the most controversial races I've had in a while? Devin's still struggling now. We got caught up, getting compromised, and now he's struggling. And we're closing on Devin's teammate of Lando Norris. This could be a race win for us. into the back of Lando. DRS deployed. Nothing much Lando can do. As we slide almost off track. And quite annoyed with Lando, so get dunked, Lando. I don't normally do things like that, especially to Lando Norris, but I'm blaming him for that incident. Final 2 corners. Oh, are we even going to make it on? And that settles it. The car has run out of gas. Oh dear. Oh my god, we had to... Oh, man, that was scary. Oh, my hand is shaking. Whew, but we do it. All right.
After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look. In the driver's take, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result last week's league. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, with your driver, we're very usually finished compared to where it started. It's a really strong performance. So driver of the day has to go to everything. And now a look at the team standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. There is also a strong showing from the Russian time team today as they make their way up the standings. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, so we'll be having one last race in the Formula 2 portion of our F1 2019 part of this alternative story mode. So we will see you in that final race, and hopefully we can win this championship. Okay, final race here at Abu Dhabi, and we are tied with Devin Butler, but because Devin has more race wins than us, we need to beat him in the points, and we'll win the championship. So I have it set for maximum downforce as our car's set up.
It's not even on. It is.
So we are behind Devin. Devin is where? We start. Devin is P5. Alright, down into the corner. Force Nick DeFries wide into Lando Norris, no less. Kind of fitting. Whoa, okay. Make another dive on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do I have a 2-second time penalty? That is not ideal. And that's Devin out of the race. At this point, now I'm just looking to finish on podium with Lucas. Give Lucas a little bump to help him out. Now Lucas Weber looking to make a move on Nicholas Latifi, Chuck Tiffy. Oh, and we run slightly wide. That's not perfect. Alright. Lucas not really willing to give the spot up. So let's go ahead, try and give him a little helping hand to get past Latifi. And there we are.
Nice move. Good job.
Not sure how Lucas is going to feel about this, me pushing him a lot, but, you know, sometimes unconventional tactics work. This tactic just so happened to have worked. Because Lucas is in P1, I'm in P2, there's no way I'll be able to pull away from Lucas by 4 seconds to break the 2 time penalties I have. But right now it's looking good for myself, Lucas Weber, and ART GP. As all that slight contact with our teammate of Lucas Weber. I don't think it's really done anything that bad. Oh, and we get a big run out of the corner. You know what? I'm gonna fight Lucas a little bit. If I can't stay ahead of him, or if he's too quick for me to pull away from him, then I'll cede the spot, because I don't want to get jeopardized with these time penalties. So we have DRS deployed. We're in the slipstream. We're going to begin to pull in towards Lucas. That's contact with our teammate. That's something you never want to see.
Easy. Don't want to see you take each other out.
Yeah, Jeff, I get it. Tell Lucas to stop braking so early. Oh man, I just can't. I mean, yeah, I got away from him, but it's only because I, you know what? I'm ceding the spot. Lucas can take the race win. I'm ceding the position. I don't want to jeopardize both of us. Besides, I don't even think I would have been able to pull the gap. Oh, lockup from both of us. Lucas had a big double lockup. And that forced us into a lockup on our left front. Once again, DRS activated. Lucas just pulls out to the side to defend. Don't want to cause us to both crash, because then, oh man. Alright, at least we know we can fight Lucas. But we don't want to fight him too hard on this final lap, because they'll let Nicholas Latifi catch up. And we don't really want that. See if Webber can stay away from locking the tires up this time. Same with me, because I also made the same mistake, trying to avoid him locking his car up. I'm getting quite annoyed with your antics, Lucas. Closer than we've ever been before. DRS enabled. Do we pull a move? We pull a dummy on him. We pull a dummy on our teammate and we're ahead. But we need to pull the gap if we want to win this race. And Lucas has just been so quick the entire time. I'm not sure we're going to be able to. That's another 2-second time penalty for a slight move of the thumb. I can't believe it, this race. Oh man. Six seconds worth of time penalty. It's not going to be enough. Lucas Weber able to hold on, but we are the world champion in Formula 2. Yep, second place. Because of the time penalties, Lucas Weber wins the race. We win the championship after a ART 1-2 finish.
So as they climb out of the car, the ART team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win.
fitting that Lucas wins this race.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner. After an incredible season, there's been a lead change at the top of the championship after a superb performance. Now then, Davide Garcia.
We beat Devin by 12 points. Chives, you will never be champion. And ART wins the team standings. Where did Devin finish?
Round.
Devin finished just outside the points. That is very unfortunate for the Brit. But we win the F2 championship. Let's go to Formula 1. Alright guys, so we are here at Team Picks. So we are going to be going with Red Bull Toro Rosso Honda. So, yep, here we go. Going to be teammates with Pierre Gasly. And that should do it. Alright, we'll see you in the first race weekend. Alright, so I just finished qualifying for round 1 in Australia, and we're starting P7. Lucas Weber is starting P9, and Devin Butler, he qualified 12th, but he got a 5-place grid penalty, which means he's going to be starting P17. Oof for the Brit. So, we're going to get into the race here and see if we can bring home a first round set of points. We're also going to be on the wheel, so let's do this. Here we go. Eventually I'm going to get something where you can see what my feet are doing on the pedals. So that will be fun. Now, let me get my wheel cam set. So my phone will be recording a wheel camera that will be posted soon, so you can see the actual controls on the wheel, and it's also, even better, a face cam. So, yeah. Here we go. King Louis V, Lewis Hamilton, and Valtteri Bottas, a Mercedes front row and a Red Bull second row. We're starting 6th. Okay. I'll take it. A 15th place grid penalty for Devin Butler sees him at the very back of the field. It was Sebastian Vettel who gave us the spot. Alright, so we are going to go 6 laps on the soft tires to transition to 9 laps on the medium tires. 15 laps here around Australia Albert Park for the inaugural round of the F1 2019 portion of this career mode. So, going with max downforce. Let's get underway, shall we? Formation lap. Is not active, so here we go. 5 red lights and we're underway here at Melbourne. It's a crucial start, but we made contact with Leclerc, and the only one who won out at that start in this top sequence is our old F2 teammate Lucas Weber, who started P8. He's now in P5. Keeping up with the Alfa Romeo of Weber. But we don't exactly have the very much speed in our Toro Rosso. 2 Italian teams, but Alfa Romeo looking much better at this point in time. So we defend from Lando Norris, who spins us, and that's going to be annoying because now I'm wondering if I can even do this on the wheel. I'm going to try to come back at Lando, and he sets me into the grass once again. Lando Norris is getting on my nerves. I'm wondering if I can even do 15 laps here at Melbourne with the wheel. And the Haas of Grosjean getting a little too comfy there. I might actually end up switching to the controller here, so mainly because we're going to switch to the controller. I can't do this circuit with the wheel. Sorry to disappoint, guys, but we will still be using the pedals. We'll just be using the steering from the controller. This feels better. I wanted to do the wheel, but just did not feel right. I've never done the wheel at Melbourne, so yeah. Catching up to Lando Norris now is going to force us to go deep. We do gladly. And it is once again Lando forcing us up. What is it with Lando and forcing me off the track? Come on, Lando. You know what it is? It might be, he might be mad at me for beating Devin Butler in the championship, because Lando and Devin were teammates in
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car
in
ahead.
F2,
DRS zone.
in our F2 portion, and he forces us off again. Lando, voice crack, Lando Norris. What would your mum say? Ay. Excuse me. Sorry. I wonder if the drivers actually do sneeze sometimes in the cars. I mean, they must, right? You know, Lando, just because you have DRS does not mean I'm scared of you. In fact, it is my job to not be scared of you.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Protecting the racing line. Alright. So, pitting in 2 laps. See how this goes.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Alright, we've pulled away from Lando finally, and we are actually catching Lucas Weber and one of the Red Bulls. On lap 4, it is Alexander Albon that we are catching. And yeah, we are right on the back of Lucas Weber. We are going to have DRS. Do we attack our old teammate? I think we do. But, you know, it might be better to sit back and watch, because Weber makes a move on Albon. We make it 3 abreast. We follow Weber through and overtake Albon into P5, now all over the back of Lucas Weber. And we get around our old F2 teammate.
Good job, nice overtake.
Into P4. Hitting next lap. We're on lap 5 out of 15. We're pitting next lap. So, you know, this strategy could actually work. I feel like it might. Do I think I'll get podium? I mean, I hope so. But still P4, and if Pierre Gasly can make up into the top 10, that'll be good points for the team. So, it'll be nice to get a first win early. Not sure how long it'll take for us to get our first win. Who knows, maybe we won't even get it in F1 2019. And I'm certain that at least one of the podium drivers will be pitting this lap as well with us. As I am incorrect, so we are going to try and make the undercut here on the podium drivers. Does anyone come down with me? I don't see anyone else coming down. So I'm going to be the only one on new tires in this race. Devin Butler only P17 right now, and that's because he overtook us to get into P17. So that's just sad for Devin Butler. Not really, I don't really care, but still. Sure, some of you may feel for Devin. George Russell. Contact with the Williams. He keeps going, so no need for a safety car. We're not damaged. So we get by Russell's teammate, Kubica. A lot much cleaner. Devin Butler, easy overtake with DRS. And there's yellow flags in the final corner. Can we beat Verstappen out? I think we can. Sorry, it's Alex Albon. Verstappen has stayed out. We are back up into P15. Not certain what the issue was as we slam into Ricciardo to make the overtake. Whoa, Carlos! What the heck, man? Okay, both times I tried to overtake Carlos, something has happened. against me. Against my favor, so that's kind of annoying. Carlos really holding me up with that. Lance Stroll, he is out of the Grand Prix with a mechanical failure. That is not good news for Racing Point because Sergio Perez is not having the best day either. A couple of the podium drivers are in. We are not going to beat them out, but we do close the gap some, and I think we might be able to catch Verstappen. Possibly. We got held up in lap traffic, so, and we actually gained time on Verstappen. So, if we didn't get held up in that lap traffic, I think we would have came out at least in front of Verstappen. Verstappen being in a Red Bull, he is quicker. Than we are, but we got more grip than he does. So can we use that to our advantage? We have double purple sectors, which is a good thing. Quickest sector of the race. Ah! Come on, Max. What was with that brake test? You went on the brakes way too early, Max. Alright, we're going to have DRS on the Dutchman of Max Verstappen down this main straight. And we have the quickest lap of the race, and we come back out as the pit cycles come through. Verstappen is vulnerable, and we make the move into third place, trying to chase down Valtteri Bottas, who has just made his pit stop on lap 9, going on to lap 10. Bottas vulnerable, trying to get heat into his mediums as he locks up as we put him under pressure.
Nice move.
We are now up into P2 as Bottas now comes back at us. We, however, are going to win out on this because now we have DRS on the on the Mercedes Finland driver. And now Bottas under attack from Max Verstappen. We are up into P2 of this race. 5 laps to go now.
We're leading our teammate by 29.4 seconds. Hamilton is ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps off. The time last lap was a 1 minute 32.7.
Alright, so it's Lewis Hamilton ahead of us, 2.1 seconds ahead. If Max can keep Bottas busy, it's possible we might be able to challenge Hamilton. but Hamilton in that Mercedes is really quick. So not sure what I can really do. To take the fight to the at this point 5-time world champion in 2019. So we set another quickest lap of the race, closing in on Lewis.
It should be a few laps at least before we start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being.
Jeff has just said that in a few laps we'll be feeling a bit of tire wear. That's why I want to get by Hamilton as soon as possible. We are in striking distance. So we're going to send it to the inside. So we make a clean overtake. No contact whatsoever. And we get up into P1 of the race. Okay. I will gladly take that. Here comes Hamilton, though, with DRS. He's going to go wide. That's going to compromise Hamilton. It's going to let us drive away, as Verstappen now gets past Valtteri Bottas. We lead our first lap of our career in Formula One, trying to win our first race. Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. Jeff, don't do this to me, Jeff. Please don't do this to me, Jeff. Jeff is saying that we might have an issue with our engine. In the first race, looking at a possible DNF. In the first race of the season, we did so well to make up ground. Coming to 2 to go. Can we stay ahead of Hamilton with this presumed issue with our engine? We're running much, much slower laps than we were. Something is definitely off. He won the F2 Drivers' Championship, trying to do something in Formula One. We joined Scuderia Red Bull Toro Rosso Honda F1 team. And it has looked good all weekend long. We had the quickest lap time in practice 1 and 3. We qualified 7th, even with having a fuel issue. Final lap here at Australia. Can the engine hold on? We have a good gap between me and Hamilton. Through the first sector. 3/10 off the pace of our quickest lap. The gap at 3.4 seconds between me and Hamilton. I'm just trying to limit the power in case it is a engine problem. Because you never know. 2 corners left. Final corner. Nothing wrong with the car.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
And we've won it. We won our first race we won our first career, we got our first career race win in our first F1 race. Let's go. Yes! Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Toro Rosso have done an exceptional job when it comes to forging new talent, and seeing them take home the victory today is a huge positive for the future of the sport.
Yeah.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Martin takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an incredible day of racing. Who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Alright. Despite us winning the first race, I do not believe we are going to be able to take the fight to the championship this season. It is possible, though. We could try. So, let's give it a shot. You know, we got the first race win. We're up by 8 points over Lewis Hamilton. I say let's go for it. Yeah. That is race 1 complete for F1 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.